What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. It's episode number 67, and today we're returning with a massive quadruple header as we come towards the closing stages of this season. We've got the second leg of our Europa League quarter-final tie against Atalanta, where we lead 3-1 from the first leg heading to Italy. Leicester City away to King Power and Everton at home in the space of 4 days into huge Premier League clashes as we try and break into the top 4, and then our third FA Cup semi-final in consecutive seasons against Liverpool at Wembley with a chance to reach our first ever cup final. 4 huge games in all 3 competitions, so much to get through, you know the saying. Let's just get straight to it. And as we head into the first of 4 right now outside the top 4 on goal difference, 2 routes to the Champions League, and one of them is through this competition. I'd say we're the favourites to win it now, and if we keep a clean sheet tonight in Bergamo, we'll be into the final 4 for the first time in the Europa League. First of the big 4, it's Atalanta away in Italy. Chance here for Atalanta with Højbjerg rolling it across, and it's turned in by Eggstein. Now, I fielded a backup side for tonight. I feel confident. With Atalanta taking an early lead, that now cuts it to 1. It's 3-2 over 2 legs, and due to the away goal ruling, they get another. We're going out. Ball across, free strike from 6 yards. Atalanta, 1 goal away from taking the lead on away goals. Now, I've got Origi and Saka on the bench in case I need them. But I was hoping I wouldn't need them. Headed trip to Leicester on the weekend. But down by a goal early, worst possible start. And Atalanta playing some bloody good football, it must be said as well. A little bit nervous here as they come on the offensive again. We have not started tonight in Italy. Come on, let's get our away goal and cancel theirs out, shall we? Travis to Marco. Back to Lewis. Oh, he's so good! Nerves settled, away goal cancelled out. Who else but Alex the Kid Moynton does it again? Great ball by Travis. Campbell holds it up, and look at the off the ball movement there from Moyton as well. You know, I've said so many times, one of the poorest parts of FIFA's gameplay is off the ball movement. It's just not very realistic and it's not very intelligent. That's the sort of stuff you don't see often. But when it does happen, it looks so good. If EA could improve the off-the-ball movement like that on a regular basis, I'd be so much happier. The way he just drifted in behind, lost his marker, and was totally free was great. Goal for Forest, get another one, and we're surely going through. Half-time, we were in trouble, but that Moynton goal's relieved a lot of pressure. 45 minutes away from a place in the semis for the first time ever. Atalanta need a goal, and they need it right now. Ball in, Dale, leave it. There we go. It seems as though they're not going to get one. We've really done a great job in the second half of stemming any sort of flow to their game. And as we still are up by 2 on aggregate, Jay's found Nathan, and this would be the dagger. Ferguson. Marco. Glorious. It's over. Marco kills the tie. We're into the semi-finals. What a goal. Nathan down the right, float it into the middle, and Vandenberg. Oh, yes, look at this technique from the German. If there's one thing this guy's got, it's technique and composure. That is a beautiful goal. Controls on the chest, first time volley, Galini with no chance, and our second away goal wraps it up now. Final 4 in the Europa League, that's what we were aiming for, now we've got it. 2 routes to the Champions League, and 1 is still very much attainable. Marco and Moynton tonight with the goals as we complete the turnaround and make it into the semi-finals for the first time ever. And that Marco goal, glorious. I was a little bit nervous when Eggstein scored that early goal. In fact, I'll be honest, I was very nervous, but what a response. Alex Moynton, again, he's unplayable at the moment. And that Marco goal, I'm sorry for going on about it, but I'm just gleaming over that. The chest, the volley, the technique. Glorious goal. And I think our goal scorers can share the man of the match award tonight, both of which have been sensational this season, in limited minutes to be fair as well. And with all the ties being played on the same night, you can see the Villarreal and Real Sociedad from Spain are into the final 4, as are Monaco. And we can now do the draw for the semi-finals of the Europa League. This is where we were targeting at the start of the season, but now I think we're the front runners and favourites, and therefore I'm targeting a final place and our first in this series, and hopefully the silverware as well. So let's find out together. In the final 4 we will have Real Sociedad in the semi-final, Monaco versus Villarreal in the other tie. And yeah, based on the 3 teams remaining, I think we're the favourites now. I think we're the front runners. Anything less than a final place at the bare minimum will be a disappointment. Sociedad in the semis. And the first leg is going to come directly after the FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool. That's our 4th and final game today. And it's sandwiched in between that and Aston Villa at home. And the second leg is right before Manchester United as well. So, yeah, squeezing them in between some very key games in the Premier League. Squad rotation, once again, is going to be really, really important in that tie. And as we're advancing to Sunday together, there are some massive fixtures on Saturday, as I believe West Ham are playing Man City and Liverpool have Chelsea. Manchester United are at home to Watford. Now, as you see the league table there, the Red Devils did win, which means they go 3 points clear of us. No real surprise they beat Watford at home. But as for the other fixtures, West Ham lost to Man City, so they've now had 3 straight losses, and I think their Champions League hopes now dying a quick death. Liverpool lost at home to Chelsea, which is kind of annoying. I would have preferred Liverpool won that game there, because now they go neck and neck and are only separated by the goal difference, both 5 points clear of us. So, yeah, I think it's still definitely doable, but we've got to keep on winning. Again, any slip-ups between now and the end of the season, and we won't be making the Champions League. And that includes in this game as well, as we're aware, the King Power against our rivals, Leicester City, having a really poor season, just 7 wins in 32, and only 22 points on the board. 6 games to go, do have a game in hand, but we're only 2 points above the drop zone right now. But for us, again, if we are to make the top 4, we must keep on winning. 2nd of 4, Leicester away. Nigeria through to Origi, had to win that first time, and he did, and this is just going to be a perfect start. Watch this, finesse into the corner, 1-0. I mean, off the post, not exactly how I planned it, but 1-0. Oh, what is it against it? L2 and square? L2 and square, is this it? Please be Leao. There we go. The strike partnership with the celebration, because their bromance is too good. 1-0 Forest, the perfect start. 1-2 with Raphael, and Divock gets his 20th of the year. Not exactly where I placed it, but still manages to find the opposite corner and the back of the net. Perfect start for Forest, 1-0 up against struggling Leicester. They've got, I believe, the worst home record in the division, so it's the perfect start. I don't know if you guys are like me, but in my career modes I have like statistics spreadsheets, and yes, I know I'm sounding quite nerdy here, but just help me with facts and trivia when I'm doing the commentaries and recording the episodes, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Leicester have the worst, if not the 2nd worst home record in the division, so to already take the lead, perfect start. And they've got their work cut out for them now if they're going to take out Forest, who right now are just in flying form. And as Nigeria finds Leao, this should be 2. And it is. Raphael Leao sets up the first, scores the second. Forest lead by 2. Perfect start here at the King Power. Great ball by Ovi. Leao one-on-one. Haven't actually seen him score that many goals in recent weeks. But Danny Ward is getting nowhere near that one. That's his 17th for the year. So now he and Divock have combined for 37 of our Premier League goals. Unbelievable bromance, man. These two, you can't separate them. I'm pretty sure the goal started with a Mason Watson tackle as well. Hardly a surprise, but as Bamba finds Leao, we are just toying with our rivals here. Chilwell, Nigeria. Oh, that would have been a wonderful little move. I should have taken it first time with Ovi and watched all front three get a goal. But it's just, right now, we're just on fire. Nobody can stop us. As Saka wins it back. Leao. Great save by Danny Ward. Fingertip stop. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, Mason! Roof of the net from the rock. Ovi to Marco off the bench. And Saka with the 1-2 with Matty Cash. And a great chance here on roll through Marco. For free. Oh, it's off the bar. And Chilwell. Oh, it would have been amazing if Ben scored at his old stomping ground. But gets the technique wrong. Still 2-0 though. Points should be safe. It'd be nice to improve our goal difference a little bit more today against an out of form, relegation threatened side, but wins are the most important thing. Cash to Ferguson off the bench. Can we get that third goal here? We could. We do. Leao just about squeezes it in to cap off what has been a man of the match display. No celebration again. EA have definitely done something there, haven't they? But either way, an assist and 2 goals for Raphael. Best performance in a while. 3-0 Nottingham Forest. We're going nowhere in this race to the top 4. Marco to Saka as we look for a 4th. Oh, Marco's going to do it again. Oh! Marco! Sing the song, it's been a while. Na 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 na. Marco Vandenberg, Marco Vandenberg. 2 in 2 for Marco. Chest, and this time half volley. Glorious technique though, 4-0 Forest, and polar opposite form to this time last year. Last season we bottled it right towards the end of the campaign, but this year we've learnt our lessons and we're in full swing. 4-0 the final score, what a performance, we're going nowhere. Last season we lost 4 of our last 5 games or something similar to choke away a Champions League place, but this season I think it's 9 wins in our last 10 in all competitions. Talk about redemption, we've learnt our lesson. However, the season is far from over. 4 games to go I think it is now, and if we don't keep on winning we won't break into the top 4. And we need to keep on winning by several goals as well. We're chipping away at the superior goal difference teams above us have right now, but I'm not sure we'll be able to catch up. Either way, 4-0, solid result. So moving swiftly on, third of 4, final Premier League game today. Everton at home right now in 9th place, as it's a full calendar on Wednesday night. Man City are away against Spurs, though we won't catch them now with 5 games to go. Liverpool at home to Southampton, Chelsea away at Bournemouth, and Manchester United at home at Aston Villa. You'd think all of those games will be wins for the teams above us right now, so we must match their results to stay in the race for the Champions League. Third of 4, Everton at home, and again, cannot afford any more slip-ups. I'm not going to let it happen again, man. Not going to let it happen again, honestly. Last season, we absolutely bottled it. I say we, and I know we had a tough run of fixtures, but no excuse for where we ended the season. This year, oh, good save by Pickford. Cannot afford to let it happen again. We've got Manchester United and West Ham in 2 of our final games in the Premier League. So these ones here, oh, have got to be victories. Fikayo, flex those muscles, son. First goal for the club, 1-0 Forest. Saka whips in the corner, and Fikayo, look at him leap like a salmon there. Angles the header into the turf and out of the reach of the outstretched Jordan Pickford. Tomori's first for the club, and it's a big one. Nottingham Forest lead. Look at the angle of that. Unstoppable header. See there in the top left, you know how close it is. It is so tight, man. Goal difference may well end up being the deciding factor, and if that is the case, we will miss out. Because whilst we have had some big thumping victories lately, we're simply not going to make up the ground in the remaining fixtures. Oh, Leao, get out of the way! He's had a man of the match performance, mate. Get out of the way. That's going to be a 2-0 if Divock runs onto that. But yeah, we're not going to catch up in the goal difference win. We know that. All we can do is just keep on winning these games. And when the Manchester United and West Ham fixtures come around, particularly the former, got to make sure we get the victory in that one there. Saka on the half volley, pushed away by Pickford and cleared away. But we're trying to catch up in the goal difference swing, but I think it's a little too late. Saka down the right hand side, running onto the ball and starting his own 2-man fast break. Golden chance here after the 1-2. I see Leao getting into the middle. Can he stay onside? Oh no, why did I do that? I always give it back to Saka because I really need him to get a goal, man. It's been too long since his last. And should have just made it 2-0. Do that sort of stuff when you're 3 or 4 goals up, mate. He hasn't scored in a while, Bukayo Saka, and I know he got the assist for the first goal, but I really need him to start getting a few more. I think he and Jonathan really in these final stages of the season have got to pick their form up, because there's going to become a game where Origi and Leao just aren't clicking. When that happens, we'll need goals from elsewhere. Matty down the right. Crosses, and there is Origi to make it 2, but I think the flag's up for offside. That's definitely not going to count. Bamba to Ageria. And now Chilwell looking to send through Rafael Leao. Oh, off the line this time. How is it still only 1-0? This is why we can't improve our goal difference right now. Because for some reason, in so many of our games, goalkeepers turn into amazing performances. And there's amazing defending. Ovi. Good save by Pickford again. This is ludicrous. Check the scores of the break. Everyone is winning right now, as you would expect. All those results are in the bag, no doubt about it. But ours is not yet. We should be home and dry after a fantastic first half, but still the lead is just a 1 goal. And until we get a second and a cushion, I'm not going to be feeling confident whatsoever. Second half to play. I don't think we're catching up in the goal difference swing. We've got to keep on holding on to these victories now. Come on. Chelsea freeing it up at the Vitality as well. Yeah, we're not going to catch up in the goal difference swing. That is over. But as Origi finds Leao, great chance here for a second. Not the best of angles for Leao to bend one, but he will, and he will put it just wide of the post. How are we not home and dry right now? One more goal, lads. All I'm asking for. All I'm asking for. Mason to Chilwell. Out wide is Bamba. In acres of space. Down that left-hand side as the Red Devils go 2-0 up. As do we, and that settles the nerves. Wow. Long time coming, but our top scorer of goal number 21 in this season, 2-0 Forest, points in the bag. The running run is going to continue, but we will still most likely be outside the top 4. Oh, what a ball, Chilwell. Oh, and what a save, Pickford. And the reason why we might finish outside the top 4 is because of the goal difference swing. And we'll look back on these sort of games and think, how do we only win by 2-0? Another brilliant save by Pickford in fine form tonight. I can't believe we're not going to win this by 3 or 4 as James puts it wide, and that'll do it. Unbelievable. That should have been 4, 5, 6-0 perhaps. Look at these stats. I mean, seriously, how do we not win this by more? This is why we won't catch up in the goal difference swing, man. We don't bury enough. However, it was nice to see Fikayo get his first goal for the club. What a lovely downwards header it was as well. Angled into the turf and in off the post. But with everyone winning tonight, as we expected, it means the table remains the same. Man City now, I think their title's basically in the bag with 4 games to go. But we're 2 points behind Chelsea and Liverpool and still behind the Red Devils on goal difference with 4 games to go. If we can't beat Solskjaer's boys at the beginning of May, that'll do it. We won't qualify. It's all about that game there. So moving on, 4th and final game. Whilst it's our 3rd FA Cup semi-final in 3 years, I'm still picking a fully rotated side. It's our lowest priority and with far bigger fish to fry in the race for the Champions League and the Premier League and the Europa League semi-final first leg coming in just a few days' time. I don't really mind what happens in this competition. FA Cup semi-final, Liverpool at Wembley, with a chance for the kids to impress. I know. FA Cup semi-final, I get it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm sick of the Europa League. I just want to make the jump now. You know, 2 seasons is 1 season too long as far as I'm concerned. I want to be playing Champions League football. So the game against Sociedad on Thursday night, the game against Manchester United in a couple of weeks' time, those are the crucial ones coming. Not this one, but those 2. Based on how the kids have played lately, this could still be an opportunity for us to pull off a shocking result. We beat Man City with a weakened lineup in the quarters, so... Oh, why not Liverpool? Alisson closed down Jay so quickly, the Brazilian off his line like a flash. Don't think we'll get a better chance than that. Couldn't take it. Brujic through the gap, and Carl Darlow in perhaps his final game for the club. A brilliant save himself there, as both goalkeepers called into action early. As it's still 0-0. Very fast start, but definitely goals here at Wembley. As Marco, Tyrese and Jay. Yes! Ding, 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 ding! Jay! Forest kids lead at Wembley. Quick little 3-man break. Tyrese, Marco and Bell, who finishes the move off like he couldn't do 10 minutes ago. Puts his man on the floor, drills it past the South American, and gives us a shock lead at Wembley. Long way to go though. Okay, alright, just calm it down, long way to go. And you know the quality the AO possess on Ultimate, and you know how good Liverpool are. Bobby Firmino, good ball through. Mane, close down by Darlow, who dribbles out his goal. Chip ball in, blocked by Bell. And Firmino's header off the line by Captain Hayden. There's no way we can see this game out until full-time leaded by 1. Salah's delivery. Darlow, not the best goalkeeping. Bell again blocks it. Scramble and cleared away. Jay at both ends today. Final seconds of the half. Corner for the Reds. Whipped into the centre. Dale does enough, and Van Dijk's header is easily caught, and as Darlow will boot it, that will do it. Wow, I don't think anyone saw this coming, at least not me. But we're 45 minutes away from the FA Cup final, courtesy of the kids putting in a great display here at Wembley. I say great display, I mean we're hanging on in there really. Let's tell it how it is right now. Liverpool have been a much better team and we're lucky to still be leading by a goal, but that's how it is. Hayden off the line, big blocks by Jay, and of course his goal do separate the sides right now. I do think someone will score in this second half here. I should have just pulled the trigger. I tried doing one thing too many, but it could be either of us. If we get a goal, I think it's over. But if Liverpool get it, the momentum changes and we're in trouble. Ball over the top to Mane. Flags up for offside. Ferguson to Diangana. Oh, I see Marco. Oh, it was just really awkward for him as well. The way the ball just hung up in the sky, didn't drop down, and was a bit behind him as well. Fair play for even having to go there, but couldn't keep it down. 35 minutes to go. I'm not going to sit on this one goal lead, man. I'm going for a second. 20 minutes have passed since that Marco header. And whilst we still lead by 1, the Reds are starting to look menacing once more. There are 12 minutes on the clock. We still have the slender lead, but it's far from over. Bobby Firmino to Grujic. Quick little pass through to Martin Odegaard. Bell's there to intercept. He's been brilliant today, and Hayden clears under pressure. No! Oh, off the post! Come on, get back! Salah whips it in. Dale. Oh, Dale, no! Why would that happen there? I've said it so many times, and I'll say it again. Luck will balance itself out, but sometimes you just have to question the integrity of this game. Why? Extra time. I can't believe it. Why? Come on. I don't. Yes! Yes! Get stuffed, EA! Come on! Divock Origi off the bench, turns Van Dijk inside out, and puts it past Alisson. Probably should have showed respect, but right now I don't care. Come on! Get it up here, EA. Buzzing, and do you know what? No less than we deserve. First FA Cup final. Dale is the luckiest man inside Wembley Stadium. But Forest are into the FA Cup final for the first time. Deserved. You best believe I was about to compose a very angry tweet to EA Sports FIFA after that goal there. But do you know what? Forget it. However it happened, forget it. We managed to rescue it in the dying seconds. One of the craziest games. Craziest finishes, I should say, to a game in this series. That was mental. And no surprises for man of the match. I thought his goal was going to be the game winner. In the end, he needed to set up what was the difference maker. Jay Bell scoring the first and setting up Divock for the match winner. What a performance from the kid. What a performance from Forest kids. And we're into our first ever FA Cup final, but it's still our lowest priority. And that will end today's thrilling episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed one of the best episodes of the series. If you did enjoy a super dramatic episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode, which you won't want to miss, as we take on Real Sociedad in both legs of our Europa League semi-final and face Aston Villa in a huge Premier League clash as well very soon.